Welcome to In Focus. I'm your host, Tui Fan. You've heard that saying, reduce, reuse, and recycle, but I bet you never thought they meant that for everything, including, of all things, refrigerators. Well, they did, and they do. This past week, Southern California Edison recycled their 1 millionth refrigerator, and SPTN was on hand to witness this milestone and find out what it really means to be environmentally responsible. On any given day, this facility, known as ARCA, or the Appliance Recycling Centers of America, can recycle up to 500 old refrigerators. But on this special day, they'll slow down their productivity because of one very unique milestone. Southern California Edison will have recycled their 1 millionth refrigerator since 1994.
Southern California Edison is the very first utility in the nation to recycle 1 million refrigerators. And it truly is an exciting opportunity for us to celebrate this accomplishment. This accomplishment would not have happened had it not been, of course, with our partners, also with the community, with our customers, and with all of you. No other utility has even come close to this, and so that's one of the reasons why we wanted to take a really special opportunity to be able to celebrate this.
Southern California Edison is one of the founding partners of the Environmental Protection Agency's Responsible Appliance Disposal, or RAD, program.
What does 1 million refrigerators look like? It could fill a football stadium. Just think about that for a minute. A football stadium. And the savings from these refrigerators being recycled is 7.9 billion kilowatt hours. Billion kilowatt hours. So what does that mean? That means we avoided the emissions equal to 1,072,039 cars on the road for a year, or planting 140 million trees, saving enough energy to power 13.5 million California homes for a month, or 1.1 million California homes for a year. And it saved our customers about $1 billion in electricity cost.
Our administration is incredibly proud to be here for this millionth refrigerator that's going to be recycled. It's a milestone. I don't think any other country on the planet could lay claim to what's been done here today. It wouldn't have been done without ARCA or Southern California Edison. These companies really have gone way beyond the call of duty to say, we want to do the right thing. We want to do it here in a community that needs the help. So one of the facts that you haven't heard, you've heard about trees, you've heard about cars off the road, is 177,000 pounds of toxic substances that didn't end up in our air, our water, our land. Those toxic chemicals are contained, so you don't need to be worried about them in your normal refrigerator, but you do need to worry about them at their end of life. Final element really is the savings. I participated in this program up in Northern California, and my utility bill from buying an Energy Star refrigerator went from $91 to $21 a month. So it's a big savings. Not only do you get the $35 that they give you and the cost of bringing it in here, it's a one-stop shop for the environment. And that's really what the environmental movement needs to be today. It needs to be convenient, it needs to be easy, and it needs to save you money, and this program does all three.
For Linda Ziegler, who has seen this program through from the very beginning, this milestone is a success not only for Southern California Edison, but also for the community.
This has provided employment to 63 people. For many of the employees that came here, it was the first time that they worked for a company that offered health care, education, and vacation benefits. So really good for the employees and good for the local economy. They have paid over $50 million in salaries over these 20 years. So imagine the benefit to the community of those salaries being part of the community and how that grows.
In order to entice people to recycle their old, inefficient refrigerators, Southern California Edison is offering $35 in exchange for your old refrigerator, plus free pickup. They almost make it too easy to make this happen.
This program also has brought in our customers to help other customers. Many of our customers who get these rebates actually donate their rebates to what's called the Energy Assistance Fund. And the Energy Assistance Fund is a fund that's been created by Edison employees, by our shareholders, and by our customers to help those customers who are unable to pay their bills. And so I think that that is just another example of how all these programs like this really bring the community together to help each other.
While most people are loath to part with their refrigerators because it still works, officials say the savings you receive from buying a new energy-efficient refrigerator will be more cost-effective to you in the long run than hanging on.
The bottom of this energy guide, which tells you if you're buying a refrigerator, how efficient that refrigerator is, or how much it's going to cost you to keep it in your home running 24/7, 365 days a year, year after year. You'll note on this refrigerator, it's a smart purchase because it has the Energy Star logo. The Energy Star logo, that little cyan blue square in there, is the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's way to tell you, the consumer, that you're buying at least the top 20% of energy efficient products. So you start that way, you make the wise purchase, you're already money ahead. But then I want to introduce you to another friend, and that other friend is right here with me. And it's a president. I'm telling you right now that President Washington here is proud of this program and proud of this opportunity to talk to you because he's going to tell you a couple of things. The first thing he's going to tell you is if you have an old working second refrigerator, Southern California Edison will give you $35 to allow us to bring it to this facility. We'll haul it away for you for free. We'll give you $35. You may want to donate it to your friends and neighbors who are in need. But the bottom line is we'll pay you to allow us to recycle it in an environmentally friendly manner. If it's sitting out in your garage, chugging away in that hot, untreated air climate, you're probably paying $200, $300 a year for that benefit anyway. Allow us to help you save money. This dollar also represents the jobs, the salaries of the employees here that you see in this building, professionals who work in this community in the green economy that works, and Southern California Edison is proud to be part of that.
In the past, many conservationists worried that recycling refrigerators would not really work, but energy experts say this facility proves that this is not the case.
But we almost lost the capacity to do that when skeptical legislators early in the California program asked the obvious question, how can we be sure that these efficient refrigerators won't simply be sending the inefficient ones out into a secondary market where they'll get plugged in again and nothing of substance will be accomplished? The strongest possible rebuttal to that claim has always, for me, been the visual backdrop that you see here, and the extraordinary efforts on responsible recycling that make sure that that concern is fully addressed. And it is one more illustration of technology leadership. Refrigeration may be the best single efficiency story in the U.S. economy. Findings revealed we all know they use less than a third as much electricity. We all know they're now the equivalent of a 50-watt light bulb. But what nobody had rigorously done until last week was also to chart what's happened to the cost of just maintaining a cubic foot of refrigeration in the American household over the past 25 years. And it's down by more than 3/4. Taking into account all of the costs of those efficiency improvements that Edison helped pioneer. I want to close my remarks here today the way I did 22 years ago. I found the notes. Edison wanted me to say that I aspired for Edison to be the energy efficiency leader in the United States. I'm not going to say that. My aspirations aren't for Edison to be the best in California or the best in the United States, just the best, period.
1, 2, 3. Smash that refrigerator.
And with that, the 1 millionth refrigerator to be recycled by Southern California Edison got smashed. Coming up after the break, find out what it takes to turn a 200-pound refrigerator into a ball of metal. You definitely don't want to miss it. Stay with us.